Well, hey guys, welcome back. We are going to finish our study guide for today, and I will post all of this online. Make sure you go to Google Classroom, okay? All right, number 45, you are going to find the discriminant. Just a reminder, your discriminant is okay. Your discriminant is b squared minus 4ac, okay? We're going to use the symbol, the triangle. That's actually a delta in Greek. All right. Now, before you start, make sure you write it in this correct order of ax squared plus bx plus c, set it equal to 0. That is called the standard form. All right. So, for me to do this problem, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract 2. This is positive. That way I have it equal to 0. So now you have x squared plus 4x plus 4 is equal to 0. Okay? So if you'll look, here's your A, your B. A is 1, B is 4, and C is 3. We're not going to totally do the quadratic formula until the next assignment. All right. So your test will not cover all of the quadratic formula, just the discriminant. So let's go ahead and find our discriminant first. So you're going to take B, 4 squared, minus 4 times your A times your C. And you can type all that into your calculator, just like such. All right.
0.
Is it 0?
Yeah.
All right. If your delta is 0, how many answers do you have? One what? One real answer. Okay? Now, knowing that, you will now take a square root of 0. What's the square root of 0? 0. Is that a rational or an irrational number? It is a rational number because it ends right then. Okay? So there's number 45. Number 46. Okay? Now on number 46, I'm going to move it differently. You guys see how this is negative? See how your A is negative? Since it's negative, let's make it positive. So let's add 3v squared. What you do to one side, you do to the other side. Let's add 3v. Cancels out. Opposite of positive 3 is negative 3. Okay? So now you have 0 equal 3v squared plus 3v. And what is 8 minus 3? What's 8 minus 3? Positive 5. So that way you have your A, your B, and your C. Okay? All right, let's find our discriminant first. 3 squared, that's your B, minus 4 times your A times your C. Type that in the calculator. Okay. What did you guys get when you type that into your calculator? Negative 51. Okay? Then Roberto, follow us. Do that later. Oh, you good? Okay. Check your answers as we're doing it then, okay? All right. Negative 51. What kind of answer am I going to get? What kind of answer? Positive, negative, imaginary, real. What am I going to get? 2 imaginaries. Very good. Okay? Now, from there, we're going to go ahead and simplify. So, we have square root of negative 51. Make it a plus. If I make this a plus, what do I need to add? An I. Very good. Okay? What are numbers that multiply to give you 51? 3 and 17. Are they both prime numbers? So I can't make it any smaller, right? So your answer is plus or minus I square root of 51. So what kind of answer is that? Rational or irrational? Irrational, because the numbers are crazy. Very good. Okay. Any questions so far? Okay. Let's go to number 47. All right. Now, on 47, do you guys see how this square is a negative? So let's make it a positive. Plus 4n squared plus 4n squared. Okay? Opposite of negative n is plus n. Opposite of positive 10 is negative 10. So now you have 0 equal 4n squared plus n. What is 10 minus 10? 0. Okay. You don't have to write that 0, but I'm going to write it just so I have a place value. We are not solving, okay? We're just finding the discriminant. So, use your symbol. What is my B? 1. So 1 squared minus 4 times your A. What is your A? Times your C. 0. And when you type all that in the calculator, what do you guys get? 1. So what kind of answer am I going to have? 2 real. Very good. Okay. Next part, take a square root of 1. What's the square root of 1? 1. So it's plus and a negative. Anytime you take a square root, it's plus or minus, okay? What kind of answer is 1? Rational. Very good. It's a whole number. It's an exact answer. It terminates. You guys good? Okay. Number 48. All right. Now take a look. You see how this is positive? So what do you guys want to move? Plus 6. So we're going to actually move the 6 because this one's positive. So 6a squared plus 7a. What is negative 11 plus 6? Negative 5. Okay. A, B, C. Isn't that right? All right. Okay. You guys are starting noticing math is just a pattern. You're starting to see that pattern. And we do the same thing over and over and over. You cannot do 2, 3 problems and go, oh, I got this. It needs to become a part of you where you look at it. All right. What's your B? 7 squared minus 4. What's your A? Times your C. Very good. What did you get? 169? All right. What kind of answer is that? 2 what? It is rational in a little bit, but what is it? Real or imaginary? 2 real. Make sure you tell me it's 2 real, okay? All right. Now, what's the square root of 169? 13. So plus or minus 13. What kind of answer is that? Rational. Good. You guys are doing so good. Okay. Any questions so far? No? You guys are good? All right. You got it? Any question? No? Okay, let's go to number 49. All right. On 49, what do we want to move first? Plus 2. Wow, you're doing so good today. So 10a squared minus 9a. Now what? What's next? Negative 5. Good. A, B, C. Right? Okay, your delta. So, what's your B? Negative 9. Make sure you put that in parentheses, okay? If you don't, it won't be right. Minus 4 times 10 times C, negative 5. Okay? So, 281. I'm going to check this real quick. Minus 4 times 10 times 281? What? 2, what kind of answer is this? 2 real. Awesome. Okay. Now, take a square root. 281. What's factors of 281? No? What are some numbers? 281 divided by 3? Nope. 281 divided by 7? Nope. 281 divided by 13? Nope. 281 divided by 17? Well, guess what? Anything else? No. So it's just plus or minus square root of 281. What kind of answer is that? Irrational. Did you try 89? 49. Nope. I couldn't get any numbers to work. Now, it's irrational. What you can also do is this. Y equal 281 divided by x. Did you guys see that? Take a look. All of them are what kind of numbers? All decimals. Did you guys see any that's not a decimal? That tells you you don't have any number that goes into it. Irrational. I don't see any number that goes into 281. So what do you call a number 281 if nothing goes into it except 1? What is that called? Prime number. This is called a prime number. Remember that? All right. Okay.
So it's irrational.
Irrational. Yeah, it's irrational. It's crazy. It's all over the place. Okay, let's go to number 50.
Miss,
Yes,
how
sir.
we can know if some number is irrational? Have to type that in the calculator?
Yeah, if you go square root 281, you see there's not a pattern to that number. It's crazy. It's all over the place. That's irrational. If a number ends like 0.3, 10, 13, then that is a rational number. It's a number that ends or repeats, okay? Like 1/3 is a rational number because 1/3 is an exact answer. It's 0.33333 that keeps repeating. It's not crazy, okay? All right, let's look at number 50. What do we do with 50? What are you going to do first? Subtract 8. No, not 7, not 8. Subtract 7. Very good. Okay, so now what do we have? 4k squared, negative 5k, plus 1 equals 0. There's your A, your B, and your C. Good job. All right, let's find our discriminant. Make sure you know the formula, b squared minus 4z. So parentheses, what do I put first? Negative 5 squared minus 4 times, very good. So now what do you have? 9. Very good. All right, what kind of answer is that? 2 real numbers. Okay? Now what do I do after this? I want to know if it's rational. Square root. What is square root of 9? 3. Plus or minus 3. What kind of answer is plus or minus? Rational number. Okay. You guys good? Any questions at all? All right, that is what your test is going to look like. It's very short. It is not long. Okay? Either you know it or you don't. So make sure you go practice. Yes.